Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. In today's video, I'm going to share with you the 10 handbags from my 40 plus handbag collection that I will never sell, and I'm giggling because I know there are some of the bags that are not included in this list that I'm going to get a little bit of heat for in the comment box, because I already know there's some of them you guys are going to be absolutely disgusted are not included in the 10 bags that I am going to keep and never ever sell, hypothetically. But before we do, let me share with you the sponsor of this part of today's video, and it is Vivaia. Vivaia is a company that produces the most eco-friendly shoes. They are all made from at least 6 recycled plastic bottles recovered from the ocean and the earth, and to date they have recycled over 1.5 million plastic bottles. When I was first approached by this company, this is what drew me to the company, because my own company, on a monthly basis, one of the charities we support is the Great Ocean Cleanup, so that is something that is very close to my heart. But what has kept me wearing this brand over the years now is how darned comfortable their shoes are. I know whenever we talk to you in videos about sponsored parts of videos or brands that we're working with, people can be a little bit skeptical. But wear a pair of Vivaia shoes. They are so comfortable. I have 2 pairs to share with you in today's video. The first pair I can't even unbox with you, because since I got them, I've already been wearing them. And they are these. These are black, flat, square-toed boots that I have been living in for work. When I have a day that I am going to be very, very busy and I'm going to be running about from start to finish, there are days that I go out to work in the morning and I'm maybe not back to midnight. That's just the nature of the work that I do whenever we're in a very busy period. When I have a day like that, these are what I reach for, because they're so comfortable, they're light, I can slip them in and out very quickly. My foot just slips in and out if I need to quickly put them on and run somewhere or I need to change. And it's just the comfort of these. I can't really describe in words, but they're so good. And another great feature of these is that they're water resistant. And shocker alert, but I am Irish, and in Ireland it rains. It rains a lot. So when I'm wearing these, I don't need to worry about getting splashed on if I'm going to have a long day of meetings. I don't want to be worried about getting rain on me and needing to change my shoes and all of that. I just don't have time to think about that type of thing. These solve that because they're water resistant. The water will just come off them, and I have got them wet so many times. I've ran through puddles with them. For work, these are fabulous. The next pair arrived later, so I can't actually show you what they look like, but in the full transparency, I've just taken them off to put them back in this box, and I will put in a clip to show you what I am wearing them with today. These, again, I wish I could describe the comfort, but until you try a pair of Vivaia shoes yourself, I don't think you can understand how comfortable these are. And these are the long lined boots. Let me get the name of these for you. These are called the Eduardo Rich Grey Water Repellent Boots. So these are also water repellent. It's coming into winter, people. Rains a lot here. When I seen these instantly gave me Christmas market vibes. I can imagine wearing these all cozy, either with a skirt or a dress and thick tights and a coat and a big scarf, and it just screamed Christmas market to me. Again, these are water resistant, have all the same features of the ones that I've just showed you, and I have been absolutely loving this pair. I love that they're grey. It's just that little bit different, and even with what I'm wearing today, which is full black, and then these to add that little bit of cozy colour, I absolutely love this brand. Vivaia are currently running their Black Friday event. It runs up until the 3rd of December, and this is the best time to buy their shoes. I'm going to put my discount code for you on the screen, but they also have stacking discounts on the website. So if you buy 1 pair, 2 pair, 3 pair, 4 pair, the discount that you're going to get increases. So if you're looking at any of these shoes, I'm going to leave all of the links and the information in the description box, but this is the best time to buy them because the discounts they're running for Black Friday are so great and so large. This is going to be the time to get these shoes and these boots at the very best available price. I will leave all of that in the description box. I will have my discount code. I would buy them now if I were you, because saving the monies. So thank you so much to Vivaia for sponsoring this part of today's video, and I will put my boots back on before I go to work. But before we do that, let me share with you the 10 bags in my collection currently that I would never sell. Now this changes, and I'm sure if I was to speak to you in another couple of months, I've probably changed again and from the last video, but at the moment, these are the bags that are going nowhere. Number 1 will come as absolutely no surprise, and it is the Louis Vuitton Neverfull. I will never, ever, 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 and you can hold me to that, sell this bag. I know sometimes we have to eat our words when we make these videos. Not on the Neverfull. The Neverfull and I have been in a long-standing love affair for 13 years. I have another one over there which is a little bit damaged because I put it through the test of everything over a 10-year period, when it got to the point when I accepted I needed to replace the bag, I immediately went out and bought the exact same thing. This is such a good bag. If you look at mine at the moment, this, yes, and my laptop's not even in there yet, and my tablet's not even in there yet. All of this comes because I carry the kitchen sink to work, hence why I need the very comfortable Vivaia shoes. All of this comes. And this bag is just so good. I will never, so long as I can, obviously if something disastrous was to happen, but it's so long as I can still be buying these bags, I will never not have a Louis Vuitton GM Neverfull in my collection. Number 2, and I fully accept that I am blessed with a very, very interesting and fabulous collection of handbags. So this one always shocks you guys. And a lot of you guys will think, why is she including that compared to some of the bags that she has? And it is the Prada re-edition in the raffia. Now, I have never worn this with the re-edition strap. I've never worn it crossbody. I've never put the little bit that hangs on it. I just use it like this. And every summer, this bag comes out and comes into her glory. She comes on holiday with me. She goes everywhere we go. If we get a sunny day in Ireland, imagine that. Wouldn't need the water repellent boots then. But anyway, this bag is just a staple for me in the summer. I absolutely love her. She's one of the bags I have that sits best just under my arm like this. It doesn't look like it's up here, doesn't make me look huge, doesn't look bulky. I just love it. And we're only back from Tenerife from half term with the boys. This bag came with me. This bag came with me on day trips, came out with me at night. She's never, ever leaving my collection. Number 3, I don't think will be a surprise, and it is the Louis Vuitton Petite Malle in the traditional monogram. I adore this bag. We also have a love affair. When I bought this bag, I've said this before, I thought this would be decor. I thought this would sit in my dressing room. It would be like a mini trunk. Ooh, let me admire you from afar. I get so much more use out of this bag than I ever thought when I go out at night, when I'm putting something together, even where I'm plain black. This is one of the bags that I just look to use. It makes me feel great. Conversation starter. People compliment this bag. It's quirky. It's fun. I have put a little bit of damage on mine and I've talked about that in a video because I've used it so much. But this bag is one of my absolute all-time favourites and I absolutely will never ever sell this. Number 4 might be a little bit more surprising compared with some of the other bags in this colourway that I have, but it is another Petite Malle. This is the older style. I got this bag pre-loved and it is in the epi leather in the fuchsia. I just love it. I think for me, adding to the fact that I love the actual Petite Malle style and construction is kind of the tackiness of the bright gold hardware and the black and the bright pink. I just love it. I think this bag is so cool and is such a vibe. I wear this bag a lot. I took this bag to Paris. I wear this bag crossbody shopping. Now that's not the easiest everyday shopping bag, but I don't care because she looks that good. And if I was at the minute to only be able to keep 10 bags and never sell them, obviously if a disaster struck, I'm going to sell all of the bags. But if we're not in that zone, this one, never being sold. When I was putting this video together, I have simply went with my gut. So I haven't thought through practicalities and what I would keep. I just went with what my gut screamed at me. It was the 10 bags I could not bear to sell. So it's probably no surprise that this one is one of those. And it is the purple Chanel Mini in the lambskin in the chevron. I adore this bag. It took me a while to track this bag down. The colour of this bag is just superb. The way the lambskin saturates the colour. Chevron is my favourite. I just adore this. And the thought of selling this bag actually hurts my soul because I am not addicted to handbags. I get it, not for everybody, but for me, the thought of selling this bag is not very nice. So this is absolutely one of the 10 bags that I would never sell. I love her too much. I love the colour too much. I love the style too much. I love the chevron too much. Out of, well now, that was about to be a big statement. I was about to say out of all of my Chanel Minis, and please, somebody has asked me to do that, and that's very, very cruel. Someone has asked me to make a video on out of my favourite styles that I have multiples of, what is the one that's my favourite, and that's difficult. That's like choosing favourite children. But out of my Chanel Minis, which I'm blessed to have a few, this is one of my favourites, and if I had to choose one not to sell, this would be in contention. Sticking with Chanel and one of the newer bags in my collection, but I am never selling, currently in my mind, never selling. And it is this Chanel rainbow sequenced in the bigger size. I was a bit worried this was going to be a little bit like the jumbo size, a bit like the denim bag, but it is not. It is closer to the Chanel medium. It actually works really well for me. I actually get so much more use out of this than what you would think. I wear this going to the grocery store. I wore this just the other day. What was I wearing? Pinstripe trousers, I think, and a burgundy top, and I just put this across it. I love this bag. I love the colours of it. I love all of the shine. I love how that hits the light. Oh, this bag. This bag was on my mind for a huge length of time before I actually bought it. I wanted to buy it in New York when I was there with all of the tribe. I wanted to be able to try it on. I wanted to see the strap length and the size against my frame. All of that fell into place. This bag I adore and not going anywhere. Another bag that has sparked a little bit of a club is this one, and I adore it. This bag, I can't explain to you, a bit like the comfort of Vivaia, this bag does not do itself justice on camera. This is a bag that when you see it on camera, you kind of think, yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it's sequins, it's interesting, all of those colours, but they don't really stand out. They're not really that spectacular. I pre-ordered this off the runway, which was 6 months before it actually became available. And I can tell you that when it was coming closer to having the time to arrive, I was starting to think, oh, have I made a mistake? Am I not going to love that? Like, it's a bit dull. Then the bag arrives. When you see this bag in person, this bag is so much better than what you would think. Meredith and Deb have both bought this bag now. Both of them, when I unboxed it, were like, yeah, cool bag. Not very interested. When they saw it in New York, they now both have it because it is that good. This bag goes with so much. These colours pick up so much. I can wear this with so many outfits. I took this to Paris as well. In fact, that does a lot of the talking for me because I am lucky enough to have quite a few of Chanel mini rectangles, and this year to both New York and Paris, this is one of the ones I brought to both of those holidays because it's just so easy to wear and it's so fab and it speaks much. And at the minute, and I don't know if it will ever change, this one, I'm never selling this. It's that good. When it came to the mini capucines, I was a little bit stuck between them and debating with myself which is the one that I think I would never ever sell. I at the minute don't have on my mind to sell any of these, but the one that I can't imagine selling because I think it would hurt my soul and I would regret is this one. This is the magenta mini capucines that I saw this on Tamara, I think, in the press shoots for Paris Fashion Week many years ago, maybe 3 or 4. And when I saw her walking with this, that was me done. She was also the Birkin, by the way, which is, spoiler alert, not on this list. And I'm going to hear you in the comment box about it. I know. But Tamara had on her Instagram a grey suit, I think, maybe pinstripe, and she was wearing the Rose Papri Birkin with it. And when she wore that, that's what sparked my love affair with that Birkin as well. But this, anyway, I just can't ever imagine selling this. It is in the fuchsia colour. It's the mini capucines. It has this green malachite inlay. I got this. It seemed like a huge amount of money at the time. It was a huge amount of money at the time, but nowhere near what a mini capucines costs now. This took months to track down. This, I was told, was the last one in Europe. It came from Monaco. Absolutely love it. And I just can't ever imagine selling this. In the whole time that I've been doing YouTube that you guys have loved this, I will post on my Instagram stories if I see any of the bags that a lot of you will talk to me about in the comment box or say that you love on my Instagram stories if I see them for sale. I have seen this for sale once in that whole time and I posted it on my Instagram stories. I got so many messages from you guys instantly, and one of you who I have a great relationship with on Instagram and we talk about bags a lot actually bought this when the one that came for sale. You see them so rarely. I'd be very scared to sell this because I think I would regret it and it would be so hard to replace. So she's on the 10 that's never going. Just to break up the sea of Chanel and Louis Vuitton, another bag that's never being sold is the Purple Rain Fendi Baguette. Now I have the magenta one as well, the Meredith bag, and I adore that too. But I have a lot of purpley magenta type colours that I'm keeping. A true purple like this is the only one that I have. This was the first one that I got. This was the original Sex and the City baguette. Now this isn't the one that Carrie had in Sex and the City. That was the original style of the baguette. This is the re-edition or the relaunch of it. It does come with the strap, but I love this. This just carries for me all of those Sex and the City memories, and I am a child of that era. I love this bag. When I wear this bag, I feel cool with this bag. I feel fab. I love the sparkle of it. It just hits on the light. This is a bag that even if I don't wear it all the time, even if this is not one of my most used bags, I can't ever see me selling this. I just love it that much and I love having it in my collection. And when I do use it, feels great. And the last bag that I can never see myself selling is this Chanel mini sequence. And I know I'm expecting to hear about the Birkin. I'm expecting to hear about the Louis Vuitton Pharrell P9 Speedy, the red leather Speedy. I'm expecting to hear about the Jungle Mini Dior Lady sequenced up there, Lady Dior in the sequence, if I could speak and get my words out. I'm expecting to hear about those. I'm sure there's a few up, the Rose Gold Chanel Mini. I'm expecting to hear about that. And they all did come into my mind. But I went with my gut and I picked the first 10 that was screaming at me that I could never ever let go. And number 10 is this one. I just love this bag. This is the summer lighter version of that one. And this, when I wear that with darker clothes, I wear this lighter. I just love it. It's like a candy stripe. It's like a sweet wrapper. I think it is a very cool bag. You don't see these that often. I would regret selling this. I can't imagine letting this one go. This does have the 4 grommets, so if you want, you can use this one under your arm as well as wearing it crossbody because the strap is long enough. I just love this little bag and I can't ever imagine letting it go. I do have a few duplicates of what I wear as crossbody summer bags. There's this one, there is because I haven't, the vlog sale's not live at the time of doing this. There's the Chanel Raffia one. There is the metallic one down there. Out of them all that kind of fill the same role, if I had to keep only one, it would be this. Because I just love this bag that much. So those are the 10 bags in my collection that I can never see myself selling. I can't ever see myself getting rid of those. Let me know what you think in the comment box, and I know there's a few of those probably more popular bags that I'm going to hear about when you see this video. And thank you to Vivaia for sponsoring the first part of the video. If you're looking at any of their shoes or you're interested at all, check them out now because you're going to get the biggest Black Friday discounts. The discounts that they're running at the minute, up to 30% with my code. The other discounts on the website, it's going to save you so much more money. So it really is the best time to buy their shoes. I will leave all of that information for you down below in the description box. Thank you so much for watching this. Thank you for always watching me. If you've enjoyed it in any way, please do consider giving it a thumbs up. If you haven't yet, please do consider subscribing. And if you're not done with me yet, I'm going to leave another video for you on the screen to enjoy. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching me. Please take care and I will see you again in the next one.